I'm Mark Lack. This is Business Rockstars. We're here to inspire, inform, and connect a community of entrepreneurs. Joining us right now is Tina Hay, the CEO and founder of Napkin Finance. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Great to meet you. Thank you.
So what's your company do, Napkin Finance?
So Napkin Finance is everything about money in 30 seconds or less.
Well, break it down for us. 30 seconds or less. What is it?
So we make complex topics simple, and we target a millennial audience. Basically, we're a platform for understanding complex financial topics that you may have never learned in school or from your family or parents.
Okay, so give me a practical one. I'm a millennial. What are some of these things? Break it down for me. I go on your website. Is that what it is?
So napkins are the foundation of our site. Basically, the way napkins. We have virtual napkins where we break down topics visually. And so the way things started is actually I'm a visual learner. I was sitting in business school with bankers and consultants, and I had a liberal arts background, and I worked in film and technology. And so I've always thought visually about different complex topics, and most people are visual thinkers. It's a classic concept. Einstein, Da Vinci, Mozart, all of them were visual thinkers. And that basically was the inspiration behind Napkin Finance. And so we sketch out and illustrate different topics, everything from compound interest to ETFs, taxes, insurance, whatever it is that's relevant to people and interesting.
How did you come up with this as a business model for your, company? I feel like a lot of times people either come up with the idea in the shower, they have a problem in their own life that they, out of a need and desire to solve, create a company. What was it for you?
So it actually happened by accident. It started as these sketches for financial literacy, part of a platform that we developed. And we saw that the Napkin Finance segment actually took off, and people loved it, and we'd get phone calls all the time.
Just buying napkins?
It's virtual napkins, yes.
Oh, they're virtual napkins?
Virtual napkins.
They're not even real napkins?
We have real napkins now that we print out, but basically we had such demand for these napkins because people want to see things simplified, and I think money and finance is really intimidating for most people. So we've connected in that respect by having these napkins explain different topics. So now we have napkins, we have videos, we have other content. We also have a WTF glossary that's kind of an urban dictionary for finance, and a podcast coming out. So we built our platform to basically encompass everything that's related to money and personal finance.
So what's a digital napkin? I have no idea what that is.
So it's basically a topic drawn out through illustrations of a different financial topic, depending on what you're interested in.
Do I swipe through these napkins or something?
You can swipe through the napkins. You can actually have physical ones as well now. We started printing them out for our users. But these napkins are just the start to kind of grow and be more interested in different topics, and then go into the videos and the glossary and use this as a resource and just kind of a way to learn about anything that's important to you at different stages in your life.
What did you do before this that led you into this? Were you in finance before this?
So I was in finance briefly, but I've always been in technology, and I love the startup world. I've had 2 other startups before this. So I find that I'm really excited about starting things and building ideas. And so this has been a lot of fun for me, not only because the company's doing well, but because it's really helping people. And it's really been fantastic to see the influence our content has on people. We get emails and calls all the time with people saying that it's changing their lives. Parents are using it for their kids. So it's really inspiring for us and really fantastic for our whole team to see this happening.
So what were the other 2 companies? You had 2 companies before this one. What were they?
So the first one was called City Tripping. It was a lifestyle channel for everything in different cities. And we also published city guides. We were in LA, New York, and we're growing, and we also had city guides. We were called the Younger, Hipper City Search by Rolling Stone magazine. And so we grew, and we actually grew into a publishing company as well. The last company I had was Platinum Test Group, which was an outsourced HR business where we do background searches and drug testing for small, medium-sized businesses. So very different than what I'm doing now.
Yeah, you've been all over the place.
Yeah.
What's been something on your journey that was a season of adversity? I feel like either you have been in one, you are in one, or you will be in one at some point in your life. Can you take me back to a story in your life or your business where you just hit one of those seasons of adversity where you felt like giving up?
I mean, there are so many, but I think
I always love hearing that, at least for the people that haven't started yet.
Right. I call it a roller coaster because literally every day you have something that can come up, and it often does, that can really make you question everything, your the entire company and your future. But along the way, you also have kind of the ups and downs. So I think the most challenging thing is not what you do with one instance. It's just always continuing to kind of push forward and look to the next step, because nothing really will break down the company in the big picture. It's just these things that seem like they're the biggest issues at the time.